What's good, y'all? It's your boy Matt, your favorite CEO, fitness model, and content creator. Listen, man, your comfort zone is killing your growth. Your comfort zone in your life is killing your growth, it's killing your progress, and it's killing your vision. And if you want to step outside of your comfort zone, if you want to elevate your mindset to the next level, if you want to elevate your confidence, your physique, and your lifestyle, tap in with your boy. Fill out my coaching application in the link in the description, right? A lot of you are stuck in your comfort zone. You're struggling, you feel stagnant, you feel stuck. You have no motivation, no inspiration, you have no one to hold you accountable. I'm here to hold you accountable, not just with the videos, but with coaching, right? I have tens to hundreds of clients that I'm helping, you know, all across the world in different states, and even in my own state in New York, helping them to level up their physique, their mindset, and their lifestyle to the next level, man. I transformed my life within the last 6 months. I'm in a completely different place than I was 6 months ago in January. January, had no fucking job, I was dead broke. Now, I'm making tens of thousands of dollars every single month doing what I love to do, which is to help people to become their best. And that's always been my vision, that's always been my purpose, ever since I made my first YouTube video 5 years ago when I was 18, School is Pointless. But if you want to tap in with your boy, you want to level up your mindset, if you want to level up your lifestyle, fill out the coaching application down below, schedule a call with your boy, and let's make it happen for you so you can transform your life. I'm living a completely different life than I was 6 months ago, and I can do the same for you. But listen, man, your comfort zone is killing your growth. A lot of you are in your comfort zone, right? And how do you break free from your comfort zone? Right? You have to push yourself to get in new environments, get around different people, go to different gyms, go to different states, go to different cities, travel to different places that you've never been to before, right? A lot of the times we end up going to the same gym 5, 10, 15 years, right? Which is cool, but at the same time, you're not meeting no new people. You're seeing the same people every single day for 5, 10 years. Go to a different gym. Even if it's for the same, like for example, I go to LA Fitness in the Bronx, right? That's the gym I go to. But I also go to the one in New Rochelle. I also go to the one in Yonkers. I also go to 24 Hour Fitness. These are different gyms that I go to meet different people, to get around different energy. So I can be able to network, you know, pick different people's brains, you know, chop it up with different clients, whatever it may be. But every time you go to a different place, you're able to be in new type of energy. The energy in the Bronx, the energy in Brooklyn, and the energy in Queens are very, very different. But if you're constantly in the Bronx all day around that energy, around that vibration, that's gonna become who you are. Obviously, if that's where you grew up, that's entirely different, but it's time for you as you get older, especially me, to go out there and meet new people, go to some different places, step outside of my comfort zone. My comfort zone my whole life was the Bronx. That's where I grew up, that's where I was raised. But I started going to Pelham Manor, which is still the Bronx in essence, but just getting around different energy. I started going to Jersey. That's why I'm moving to Jersey. I'm moving to Jersey during the new year, right? Everything is falling into place the way it's supposed to. I'm moving into Jersey by January. I'm blessed and highly favored to be able to move where I want to move, but Jersey's a different type of energy than it is in the Bronx. But a lot of times I'll be going to Jersey, I'll be eating over there, I'll be recording over there, I'll be hanging out over there, I'll be working out over there, training over there. It's a different energy. I'm around different people. I'm able to network with different individuals. And I met a lot of good people that live in Jersey, that are gonna be living in the same area I'm living in. So now I'm able to network with people who make more money than me, people who are doing better than me, people who have different connections, people who are good people. You get what I'm saying? But imagine if I would have stayed in my comfort zone, I never explored, that I would have never met these people. I would have never had these experiences. You know what I mean? Most of you want to stay in your comfort zone, and that comfort zone is killing your progress. It's killing, you know, your opportunities in other areas where you're able to meet new people, right? You might meet the love of your life traveling to a different state, because you stepped outside of your comfort zone, but you didn't, so you never met that person. Everything happens for a reason. So get out of your comfort zone. I know a lot of you are comfortable, but being comfortable is being fucking stagnant. You're stuck. When you get comfortable, you stay in the same place. You stay stagnant, you stay stuck. And what happens when you're not making progress? You're dying. If you're not moving and you're not making progress, you're not leveling up, you are dying. When you're staying in the same place, you are dying. If you're not leveling up, you are dying. If you're not becoming a better version of you, you are dying. I'm letting you know this now. And especially if you are a man and you're not fulfilling your purpose in life, you're not leveling up and stepping outside of your comfort zone, you're never going to become a better version of you. You're never going to be truly fulfilled on this earth because you're not fulfilling your purpose in life. In order for you to fulfill your purpose, you got to step outside of your comfort zone, man. My ladies too, step outside of your comfort zone. Go to a different area. Do different shit. Do things that you might not necessarily not like, but try it because you might like it. A lot of you are saying no to things that you haven't even tried before, because of somebody else's bullshit experience. That's their experience. That has nothing to do with you. Go try. You might like it. Go try that different type of food. Go try that food from a different country. Be open. Be more open to trying different things. Step outside of your comfort zone, right? Try some different businesses. You might want to try this business because somebody else did it, but that might not be the best path for you. You might try it, it might not work. Okay, cool, try something different. Don't feel like, oh yeah, I tried this business, it didn't work, so that's the end. No, try a different route. Step outside of your comfort zone. Get around new people. Get around some different energy, right? If you've never test driven your dream car a day in your life, whether it's a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, right? A Rolls Royce, whatever it may be, go test drive the vehicle. Step outside of your comfort zone. It might make you uncomfortable at first because you might feel like you're not worthy to whip that whip around, but you are. You got to get out of your mind. If you feel like you're not worthy and you're giving off that energy to the person who's you about to purchase the car from, they're gonna feel that shit, right? It's like a wolf smelling blood. They're gonna sniff you out. This motherfucker smells soft. This motherfucker smells soft. You know what I mean? So lock in, bro. Lock in and step outside of your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is killing your growth. It is. So do some different shit today. Do something different. Do something new today that you've never done before. Go talk to some different people, right? If you're not comfortable to talk to people, go go speak to someone that you wouldn't normally talk to. Go converse with different, go to the mall and just talk to mad girls if you're a dude. Or my ladies, go talk to some dudes. Do some shit that you might not feel comfortable doing. That's how you build confidence. That's how you build courage. By doing shit that you might not feel comfortable doing, but you do it anyway. You know what I mean? And if you don't, then you're always gonna stay in the same place. You're always gonna be around the same people. You're always gonna be around the same motherfuckers. And you don't wanna do that, right? In order to level up, you can't hang around low vibrational people and people who aren't financially conscious. People who aren't wealth conscious, people who aren't health conscious, why would you spend most of your time around them and expect to level up? You can't make $1 million hanging around broke niggas. You can't. So you gotta get around different people. If you stay in your comfort zone of hanging around the same people that aren't level enough, that don't have goals, that aren't, bringing their vision into reality, and you never get around people and step outside of your comfort zone to get around people who are successful, people who are doing what you want to do at a high level, and being able to network and communicate with these individuals, you're never gonna level up. I didn't start getting in shape until I got around in shape people. I didn't start leveling up my finances and leveling up my business until I started conversing and getting around people who are already doing what I'm doing at a high level. My friend, a good friend of mine, shout out to LIMITLESS, right? He makes $50,000 every single month. He just bought himself a brand new Porsche. How? Because he got around some more successful individuals and he leveled up. Now he's helping me and put me onto the game. You know what I mean? And I'm doing it at a high level now. You know what I'm saying? So my point being, bro, if you don't step outside of your comfort zone, you don't get around new people, you don't get around new energy, you're never going to be able to attack all of the opportunities that God has presented for you. If you stay in the same place, if you stay comfortable, you stay content, and you never do anything, you're never gonna be truly fulfilled on this earth. You're never gonna be fulfilled at all. You're never. Because you're always gonna do shit that's comfortable, rather than doing shit that's gonna push you to become better. People who stay in their comfort zone never grow, they die. If you stay in your comfort zone for the next 20, 30 years, you're never gonna grow, you're never gonna level up. While everybody around you is leveling up, your ass gonna stay in the same fucking place. You have to step outside of your comfort zone. You have to do new shit. You have to get around new people. You have to get around new energy. Travel to a state by yourself. You don't gotta tell nobody, don't post about it, don't talk about it. Go to another state, man, and be on your own for a little bit. Go see a movie by yourself. Cause you wanna be constantly be around people. Do shit for you. Step outside of your comfort zone. Do shit that you wouldn't normally do. Don't base your experience or what you will experience on somebody else's experience. Let me say that again for you. Don't base what you will experience on somebody else's experience that they had. It might have not worked for them. That doesn't mean it won't work for you. They might have had a bad experience or something. That doesn't mean you're gonna have a bad experience. You are two different people. There are so many people who said to me, nah, I wouldn't do that business because the market's oversaturated. I tried it, it didn't work. Nigga, who are you? I don't even, bro, that's you. That's not me. That has nothing to do with me. I had people tell me time and time again, nah, don't do content creation. People don't make a lot of money off that. It's not a full-time job. Don't do fitness coaching. I just made $2,000 today. I just made $2,000 today. But it doesn't make me any money. I was making $2,000 in a fucking month. I made that shit in an hour today, right? So my point being, step outside of your comfort zone. If I never stepped outside of my comfort zone, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. I would have never made $2,000 today if I never stepped outside of my comfort zone. Let that sink in. You know what I mean? I'm out here leveling up. I'm out here making it happen for myself because I stepped outside of my comfort zone. If you watch my videos from 2021, 2020, and you look at my videos now, I'm a completely different person because I stepped outside of my comfort zone. I stepped outside of my comfort zone. I got around different people. I got around different energy. And now my mindset has expanded because I got around different type of energy. I got around bigger thinkers, people who think bigger than me, people who are doing much better than me in life. If you hang around niggas who only have a $60,000 a year mentality, you're never gonna make $1 million. You're never gonna make $500,000 in a month. You're not. But if you get around people who make $6, $10, $50 million a year, your mind's gonna open to the infinite possibilities that you can do. You can make it happen. But if you stay in your comfort zone and hang around the same people who make 50 grand a year, your mind is never gonna expand. You're never gonna see the infinite possibilities on how I can do this, how I can do that. It wasn't until I started tapping in with individuals who are actually leveling up and people who are actually doing what I wanted to do that I actually started to open my mind to that I can really make this happen. At 23 years young, I can make $100,000 in a month. Can't nobody tell me I can't do it because it's people who's doing it. You know what I mean? But if you hang around small thinkers, people who make that 50 grand in a year, never even touched the 100K in their life, let alone in their bank account, they're gonna sit up here and look at it as if it's impossible. But if you stay in that comfort zone, if you stay in that comfort group, you're never gonna level up, you're never gonna grow. So understand this. Step outside of your comfort zone by getting around different people, right? Getting some new energy, hang around people who are more successful than you, people who are doing better than you. Don't let it intimidate you. Get around that energy because it will make you feel better. It will make you more confident. It will push you to level up, right? Go to some different spots. Go to a restaurant you've never been to before. Go eat food in an area you've never eaten in before. Go to a different gym. Work out with different people, chop it up with some different people. If you at the mall, go to a different fucking mall, right? Go to a different movie theater. Go to a different restaurant. Hang around some new people. Talk to a different type of girl that you wouldn't normally talk to. Talk to a different type of dude you wouldn't normally talk to. Get around new energy, new vibes. Travel to a different state and do shit that you would never done before because you want to be so closed off. No. Open up your mind, right, to the infinite possibilities within. And you do that by stepping outside of your comfort zone and doing shit that you would never normally do. It wasn't until I started doing that, getting around different energy, getting around different people, that I started to level up my life. And I did. And me right now, compared to who I'm gonna be in December and January, completely different. You're gonna see. I ain't gotta say nothing. I ain't gotta say too much. You'll see, right? I'm already living a different reality than I was living in January of this year. We're in July right now. I'm living a completely different life. Imagine another 6 months of me locking in and staying consistent. Lock in, make it happen. Your boy, Matt Rodriguez, step outside of your comfort zone. Your boy.